Why is it every episode of every show, every point of every movie, every Pixar film, every Star Wars film is a damn trans allegory? No one cares anymore.
Just don't tell me about it. Just don't make it everything about you, right? I don't care as long as you don't tell me. It's not like I walk around and being like, hey, you know what's really awesome? Fucking white women. Let's go. Just want to let you know that. Just want to let you know that. By the way, I'm a white guy. Let's go. Just want to let you know that, just so you know. But the thing that nobody is going to talk about here is exactly what Silveranen says. Transphobia and homophobia will make a strong comeback soon. Why? Because nobody likes being told what to do. Nobody does.
Yep.
So when you're constantly saying no, it's like if every day the government was like, you need to have broccoli, there would be a revolt against broccoli.
Yep.
Right? If every day they said, no, you need to run 17 miles a day, people are like, no, go fuck off. I'm not going to run 17 miles a day. Right. Yep. That's all this is. It's just say it's propaganda. It's literal propaganda. And I think that's a really great way to put it right there, is that people say, oh, there's a rise in transphobia. There's a rise in homophobia. Right. Well, when you're constantly shoving it down people's throat, it's a natural reaction. If the scale is tilted so far this way, naturally the other side of the scale is going to be tilted up. It's just a natural. It's crazy.
Think about it this way, Craig. Like 5 years ago, just 5 years ago, no one gave a shit about trans people, especially like rural America. No one cared. No one thought about it. They have probably heard the word before, but just like, oh, it's a man that thinks he's a woman. And 95%, 98% of rural America is like, I don't care. That's fine. Do whatever you want to do. It's a free country. Yeah, right. It's only when they start putting it in every single piece of media, every single commercial, every single anything that exists. And also it's in your rural Texas school now. It's in your rural Georgia school now. They have to learn about these things. They learn, they have to have a one-on-one conversation with each kid to find out if they're showing trans tendencies so they can hide it from their parents and start transitioning them in school. There's been tons of teachers arrested for giving kids hormones for no reason. No reason. Like in schools, random teachers just giving kids hormones because they want to change children. They want to change. They want to be in control. That's what it is. Like that's what these people, because it's usually women. It's usually women are very, very effeminate men, and their favorite thing in the world is control.
Well, to add on to that, actually, RTD, who, wrote the story, came out and said homophobia and transphobia happens when it's something you've never seen before. You can temper that reaction and change it when you introduce these images to people happily, normally, and calmly when they're young. Then it just becomes normal. So basically, they're coming for your kids.
It'll never be normal. It'll never be normal. And it's not going to be for me. I don't care. Look, and I'm that person, Bloobs. I'm that person. I was 5 years ago. People were like, that's pretty weird, this whole trans thing. I'm like, dude, the guy's 32. I don't give a fuck what he does. You have at it. Be a woman. I don't care. Nowadays, bro, it's like, I don't think that way anymore. Like, I see that shit in any media, and I'm just like, I hope all these people just get hit by a comment. Fuck them. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. It's made it so bad, and it's kind of an unintended consequence that trans people that have been living their whole life as whatever gender they wanted, passing and not talking about it ever unless overtly asked about it, and they're very humble about it. Those people now are just mixed in, and now we hate all of them. And it's because of the overt shit ass people that did this. The normal trans people that have existed forever. There's trans people that are like 70 that have been living as a woman since they were 20 in like the 70s or 80s. And now those people are just mixed in with all the shit bags. Now they're like, oh, you're trans, gross. And they're like, oh, I've always been trans. Oh, great. Now we look at you differently because all these people fucked up the entire movement that was natural and kind of normal. Like there was a small percentage of people that were doing it and no one gave a fuck. And now everybody gives a fuck because you tried to force it into shit in 2023. Who gives a shit? It's 2023. We know this shit exists. Why is it every episode of every show, every point of every movie, every Pixar film, every Star Wars film is a damn trans allegory? No one cares anymore. Holy shit, no one cares. God, Jesus, no one cares.
But what do you think about this? Leave us a comment down below. We read every single one of them. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button because you have found your home for common sense in the gaming and entertainment worlds.